they've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Ford Field. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's carry number one for Travis Etienne. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Giants.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's 1st and 10. Stafford going to tap this one forward. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Stafford. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Giants' first down.
Ready. Blue 60. On the draw, the give to Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Stafford now on 2nd down. The reception for Rondale Moore. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. For Matthew Stafford, who's been so good for so long. Career touchdown pass, number 400. Another moment to remember. Butker's extra point is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
First carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Elijah Cansey. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Lions first down.
For a Lions.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here we go.
Goes now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Here's a deep shot for Pierce.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, nice. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Whoa. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. On play action, Milroe. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. He's got it! And he will score! Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his fourth touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Bowers, the man in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Kupp in motion. A 1st down throw for Stafford. Now he'll air one out. He got it, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big play for the Giants. 45 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Etienne. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
A little miscommunication there, and now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Giants extend their lead to 10-6.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Big Lion. Ready.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he'll take this one in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Lions. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Makes the score Lions.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Gray brought in motion. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Second down and 3. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Downfield by Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Stafford now to throw on first down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection, and this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Bowers, the man in motion. Throwing again is Stafford. Now a screen set up for ETN. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Moved back to the 10. He'll try here on second and goal. To the air again. Stafford. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Giants. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Giants make the lead full. It is 17-13.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get across the 20, poke him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Lions.
A huge play just before the half.
First and
37 yards.
Yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Now Milroe. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Let's go. 60 Maverick, 70 Timberwolves, Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 20.
On second down, here's Milroe. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Harrison Butker.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
Ready? Six.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down back at the
With the struggles they
23-yard
had
line.
running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On first down, it's Milroe. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain.
Out breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the bring it.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Play action. It's Milroe. To the goal line and in. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg. Near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Stafford. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action now for Stafford. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
3rd and 12.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
260.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And no return forthcoming. It's a tough sack, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
Down at the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Oh, fine work there defensively, got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
22.
On 1st down, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
And this will be a Lions 1st down as he'll get this one past the 20 to the 21.
It's a gain of 11.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now Milroe on first down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They need one right now. Third and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds. Past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This is Jones. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
For a Lions.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the forward Panther, Israel Abanikanda. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Tackled back
at this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Frankie Luvu on the stop. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
60 back, cut 19, cut 19.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Cup is wide open. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 31 yards.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. Gray brought in motion.
53. Watch the twitch.
The carry here for ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
180.
On the ground, here's ETN. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew. Where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches.
250.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Quinnen Williams, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 35.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up 3rd down. Tim Patrick was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Got it. Ready? Unlock line. Unlock line. Ready?
Jacobs. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
Made at the 36-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
For a Lions.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
There we go. Roll. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll go with Jacobs. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Spot that.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott good on the extra point. And the Lions will go up by 7.
27, Giants 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's 1st down. shotgun snap to Stafford. That's going to be caught by Gray.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, Stafford. He connects with Gray on that one. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Moore going in motion. Stafford to throw again. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It leads to
a great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
280, 570.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So here it is, 4th down and 10.
32.
One last throw here for Stafford. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are right back in this one. So it's a win here for the Lions.